Hey everyone, real quick before we dive into today's video, let me ask you a couple questions. Do you struggle with your mindset or some of the habits that you have? Or are you currently seeking to learn and grow and getting as much personal development in your life as possible but don't know where to begin? If that sounds like you or someone you know, please send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. Or you can email me at chris.mccarthy@genesis2revelations.com. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you to see where I can help you. With that, let's jump into today's video.
Whenever you feel sad, just remember that there are billions of cells in your body, and all they care about are you. Welcome everybody to the podcast. Today, this is episode 34, and like always, let's jump into a little bit of gratitude time. What are you grateful for today? Take a second and really think about something that you are really grateful for. I know for me, I'm grateful for gaining the discipline and courage to get healthy and continue being healthy so that I can be around to see my grandchildren one day. So today, we're going to get into binge eating and some ways to stop binge eating. I know right now during this pandemic and other things going on, it's really easy that we're at home to watch tons of Netflix and really just binge eat. So all of us from time to time eat too much. But if you regularly overeat while feeling out of control and powerless to stop, you may be suffering from binge eating disorder. Binge eating disorder is a common eating disorder where you frequently eat large amounts of food while feeling powerless to stop and extremely distressed during or after eating. You may eat to a point of discomfort, then be plagued by feelings of guilt, shame, or depression afterwards. Beat yourself up for your lack of self-control or worry about what compulsive eating will do to your body. Some behavioral symptoms of binge eating and compulsive overeating are as follows. Inability to stop eating or control what you're eating. Rapidly eating large amounts of food. Eating even when you're full. Hiding or stockpiling food to eat later in secret. Eating normally around others, but gorging when you're alone. Eating continuously throughout the day with no planned meal times. Some emotional symptoms that come with that are feeling stress or tension that is only relieved by eating, embarrassment over how much you're eating, feeling numb while binging like you're not really there or you're on autopilot, never feeling satisfied no matter how much you eat, feeling guilty, disgusted, or depressed after overeating, desperation to control weight and eating habits. These are a lot of emotional symptoms that that you may feel that cause you to overeat. So, I got some tips for you today to kind of get over this. And I know binge eating was never really a disorder for me, but I did eat a lot. And I've since then controlled and really just learned to overcome eating unnecessarily. And some of these tips are some of the things that I do. So tip 1, develop a healthier relationship with food. This is a big one. Avoiding temptation, listening to your body, eating regularly, not avoiding fat, fighting boredom, and focusing on what you're eating. All of these things will help you develop a healthier relationship with food. And when I say not avoiding fat, your body needs fat. There are certain healthy fats that your body needs. If you look into nut butters, if you look into avocado, they are high in fat, but it's good fat. It's fat that your body needs. You actually need to eat fat to burn fat. A lot of people don't realize this. Focusing on what you're eating will cause you to be more aware instead of being on autopilot and just cramming food in your mouth. Because I know I was like that. I'd watch TV or I'd be reading something and just be cramming the food in and not realizing how much I'm eating. And listen to your body when you're full. When you're full, you're full. Stop eating. There's no reason to keep going. I know for me, I struggled with something tasting really well. I wanted to keep eating it. Tip number 2, find better ways to feed your feelings. Identify the emotions you're feeling. Accept the experience you're having. Dig deeper. Distance yourself. If you feel like you're causing yourself to eat because you're feeling sad or you're feeling stressed, accept those emotions and then distance yourself from food. If you have to, go take a walk outside. Go try to resist eating for 3 minutes. And then if you get to the 3-minute mark, push it further. Dig deeper. Go further in. Go 5 minutes, then go 7 minutes. And then you'll start to realize that you don't need the food. You just need something healthier to replace that motion. Tip number 3, take back control of cravings. Accept the urge and write it out instead of trying to fight it. Distract yourself. Talk to someone. Delay, delay, delay. This goes back to the second tip, where you need to find a healthy habit to replace it. Whether it be journaling, meditating, going for a walk, exercising, maybe reading a book. Find something and write it out. Distract yourself. See how long, make it a game. See how long you can go without eating when you feel that stress eating. And I'm not saying to never eat. I'm not saying not to have your meals. No, do that. But also take into account what you're eating and how often. Last tip, support yourself with healthy lifestyle habits. All of these are intertwined. All of these go together. Make time for regular exercise. Get enough sleep every night. Connect with others. Manage stress. Find healthy ways to dive into this problem to find a solution. There's so many things we can do to make it better. There's so many things we can do to replace the binging. I know for myself, whenever I would get stressed, I wanted chocolate or candy or sugar or something, because it gave me a dopamine hit. It gave me that feeling of, this feels so good. The stress is melting away. And I'm sure many of you feel that way too. But there are other things you can do. I know for me, now that I do it, I go and I read, or I go and exercise. I go and distract myself to get my dopamine hit somewhere else, and in a healthy way. So, like I always do at the end of the episodes, let's get into a little bit of Q&A reflection time. So what are some habits you could break to help with not binge eating? What are some new healthy habits you can form? And last, what was most useful in this information for you? I appreciate you guys sharing this stuff. I appreciate you guys listening, because without you, I would just be a guy talking into a mic to myself. But this was one of the 4 topics I put on the poll on Instagram. I really appreciate all of you guys in voting on that, and it makes it easier for me to understand what you guys are interested in. What should I get out there? What information should I be relaying to you to help you? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help others. I'm here to help people overcome these obstacles in their life. I've been through a lot of these. I'm still working every day to overcome obstacles and to improve myself. And so I just want to share the things that I've been learning, share it with you guys to help you. Again, I'm so appreciative that you guys share the posts, that you share the podcast, all of that stuff. It warms my heart. It really does. And I love it. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Chris McCarthy, GTR, ChrisMccarthy, GTR. And so, like always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it. And most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you next episode.